Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
Let's go.
What up, what up? It's the big homie Push Smoke, and you are now tuned into Nolazine TV. Push.
Okay. So like, tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, born and raised.
So being from Lafayette, you know, probably 2 hours away from New Orleans.
Yeah, 2 hours, hour 45, saying shit.
So, you know, tell everybody, what your upbringing was, you know.
Coming up, I played sports. You know, it was always music, but I was into sports and shit. But you know, how stuff drift off. You know, niggas fall into some street shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was big on playing sports and music. Music was always my life. Everything, music.
So tell us, how old were you? When you first started to make music.
13, 14, but you know, I was writing at a young age, just writing shit, throwing the papers.
How long ago that was?
That was
13, 14.
That was like in 2000, some shit like 2000, man, like 2000. And when I really started taking it serious, I was taking it serious in high school, but like in 09, that's when we got everything legalized. But shit, we was doing shows. We was teenagers doing shows in nightclubs. Nobody knew our age, or the club owners. They didn't know our age, and it wasn't nothing like a promoter back then. It was club owners.
Yeah, I tell people that. I like before, as far as my knowledge, before Hurricane Katrina, I didn't know what a promoter was.
Yeah, it wasn't no such thing as promoters. It was the club owners had it.
Yeah.
If you wanted to throw a party, you just would throw a party.
You know, the club owner and probably the DJ.
Yeah, club owners back then used to leave with a stupid bag, like
the dough in a ball.
Man, they'd be like, look a Verdi bottle. That's when niggas was on the more Verdi bottles. They'd be like, look a Verdi bottle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would be happy because niggas used to like the fame. But once niggas start seeing how this money shit start coming, shit, boy, nigga be like, say, oh yeah, you the club owner, but look, I want to rent that bitch out. And if you don't let me rent that bitch out, I'm gonna go buy another motherfucker, and he gonna let me rent that bitch out because he know what his bar gonna make.
Right. I was like telling people it was just me. I'm like coming from like being one promoter.
Yeah.
But I remember before I was a promoter that I remember rappers and like celebrities used to go to the club and pay and spend their money buying the section and shit. Now you gotta pay them to come.
Yeah.
I see like a lot of people don't like remember that time. I remember being in the section on side J. Cole and he buying bottles.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I got caught up in a finesse game in Atlanta one time. Our section was like 2 sections from where Ross section was. And I didn't know that the club owner was giving them ones to throw. So shit, and I ain't had a lot of money. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't had a lot of money. But I didn't want to look like no fool. So I'm using my own money, but I didn't even know they was giving them niggas ones to throw.
That's a whole other
to catch other niggas around, you know. I mean, I don't want to say the business with club owners and stuff, but I got caught up in that right there.
Yeah, and that's the game for to make everybody around throw money.
Yeah. And when I found that out, I said, you know what?
But that's like even a bottle show. You see them bottles around you, like, man, we get money too.
Fucking
like
right.
It's that ego. Like,
fucking right.
I'm not letting them just shine on me like
fucking
that.
Right. Yeah. Hey man, being an artist and trying to be a nigga that's trying to shine in the club, man, you gotta watch the finesse game. Finesse game cold like a motherfucker.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Right. So, growing up, who influenced you far as to when they start making music?
They had a couple locals from my area that that I used to love to hear their music and shit and bump their shit even with other people. They wouldn't bump it, but I would. It just made me want to do it. But I mean, coming up, Master P, Scarface, the Ghetto Boys, Cash Money, X Mob. Can't forget about X Mob. R.P. the Vicious. Shout out to Bundy G. You feel me? But listening to all that shit back then, that shit made me want to do it. But motherfucking Master P, the ice cream man, that shit took me to a whole nother motherfucking level for real. And that was in the 90s. Like I said, I started when I was 13, 14, but that shit put something in me to make me want to start fucking with, you know what I'm saying, the music.
Okay, cool. So tell us, how did you actually come up with your name?
Well, my name was always Smoke. And when we started the label, the first label that I had was Superstar Entertainment, me and a bunch of my partners from school. And in 09, we came up with something, it was called Push ENT. So being that hustle just in me with everything. When I say that hustle's everything, nigga. I sell the motherfuckers on draws for real. So we took the name Push and we put it in front of Smoke and push Smoke, and then everybody that's in the clique pushes in front of their name, you feel me? So that's how it came, Push Smoke.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of dope, you know?
Yeah.
But you gotta move like a unit.
Yeah, we move like a unit, like a motherfucker. We you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own position, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own position. You just gotta handle your position. Snack man, the dough man, the driver. I'm the artist. You got the business. You got different. Everybody play their position well. You feel me? Everybody got their own position, and then they might have some people behind them. You know what I'm saying? But everybody their own boss in the camp. You feel me?
Right.
It's no man bigger.
Okay. Also, do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, I got an EP coming out called Champion Vibes. I got one called Dope Boy Vision that's out right now. We releasing singles. I just did one with Greg Street. We got Get Rich or Die Trapping. We got Trap America. We got all kind of shit. We got like 4 projects done in 2 EPs. So music, we just dropping like a motherfucker. You pull up Push Smoke and you gonna see this shit pop up on all social media outlets. You gonna see it and, you know, jam the shit, fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be, look, I'm just trying to let me your ears and your hearts, and I promise you, I got you for life. Believe that.
Okay. So I was watching one of your recent interviews, and you was explaining like how females fell back out your life, if your partners if should have called you because if you went through something in your life, basically, you had a problem with your lungs.
Yeah, I had a lung disease. And it made me realize who was good for me and who wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Who was just down to be down and who was, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in that hospital, I stayed in the hospital for like 2.5 months, and it gave me real time to think about shit, you know what I'm saying, about who was down and who wasn't. Like, it was some niggas I wanted to talk to that I felt like they should have hit me up, because when they was in situations, I was, hey, big homie, look, woo-too, what it is, man, we don't trip on that, we gon', you know what I'm saying? And when it was time for me, it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? And then, I had somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like shit, you know what I'm saying, shit was, but yeah, when that time just sitting in that bed and staring at the wall, man, that shit made me see a whole. When I came out that bitch, I came out with tunnel vision. I'm telling you, man, it made me see who was solid with me and who wasn't, and shit. The niggas that's here right now, it's the niggas that I feel comfortable to be around. You feel me? Like Dre said, no new friends.
Okay, so I don't want to chime too much on it, but basically, explain what happened. How you even found out that
Man, I had pneumonia. Well, I was coughing up blood, and the crazy part, I be going to the studio recording. Lady Kim said, she was like, man, you need something wrong with you? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, man, I just got a little cold, but I started kind of coughing up blood and stuff, and I went to the hospital. The first time I went to the hospital, they was like, you got the flu, but we got to keep you. I stayed in the hospital like a week. I come out, man, I'm home, man. It feel like my breathing and I'm coughing up, more blood is not stopping. I go to the hospital, they're like, man, we don't know what's wrong with you. Long story short, they find out I had pulmonary glycosis, and it was a lung disease, but they really didn't know how to get rid of it. So, and it was taking me under, and I went into a little coma. And what happened was, when they took a piece out of my lung, they sent it off, and then at the University of Baylor, they did their research and everything. They said what they needed to do. And shit, the rest is history. I shook back.
Well, I'm gonna give you the flowers while you're here, while you still smell them.
Fucking right. Appreciate that.
Okay. So, as we was talking earlier, like you basically explained, before it go down in like Lafayette and like all the surrounding areas. Yeah, but you bring artists and do concerts. Yeah. So and so how did you get into that, field as being one music artist and also bringing other artists into your, into your area?
Let me tell you something, bro. I ain't no dummy. Rap shit, like, this shit be kind of tricky all the way. It be kind of funny, but when you're home, everybody be like, oh man, that's such and such, so you gotta take the rap shit on the road. So what I would do was, me and some of my partners, not just me and some of my partners, remember, it's a clique, and it ain't just Push ENT would do this, it's different little cliques would do this, you know what I'm saying? GBA, Three Kings, you know what I'm saying? But it all come from Bobby Kaye, that's the king. But what we would do is, and what we do is, we would book artists and we put ourselves on the shows. And we start seeing shit. Why just get the money where somebody be like, hey, here's such and such to promote, when nigga put up 10 grand, 20 grand, and make 60, 80. And people back home, you know, you got niggas that be hating. Some niggas would be like, oh man, they keep booking such and such. Man, they keep booking such and, man, why they keep bringing this artist? Nigga wasn't saying nothing, nigga ain't know. Yeah, he might have was 10,000, he might have was 5,000. But sometimes niggas will book a nigga for 3,000 and make some 20-something $1,000 licks. Now while y'all complaining and all kind of shit, nigga ain't no shit. Nigga got a bag out of this world. Man, I ain't been to work since 2009. So just think about what I'm telling you. What year we in right now? 2021? I ain't been to work since 2009. Think about what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I hadn't had a job since 2007.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, man, niggas don't be understanding.
And I really had a real job before this either.
Look, man, niggas be yap. I be like, boy, if y'all only knew how to hustle with this shit, boy, y'all would understand. And on the real, this is the first time I'm telling somebody about this. I really was trying to hold this shit to like 5 more years, you feel me? But you know, that's a little jewel right there without, you know what I'm saying, some niggas catch up on that. So when niggas see how niggas be doing shit, just understand this shit is a real business if you treat it.
When you're a music artist, you gotta like find more source of income to actually, you know,
take care of this shit.
Take care of your business.
Man, niggas don't be knowing, man. Everything got a price on it. Even though you think it might be some free shit, later on down the line, it's still gonna come whether you gotta give a nigga. If a nigga say, look, man, I played your music, whatever it is, and you ain't take care of it, and a nigga be like, well, look, let me get a show in the back end. Everything got a price to it, but you just gotta respect the game.
This is what I tell artists, and like they don't really get it because they don't know. I'm like, look, whatever you don't spend as an independent artist, and like a label gotta spend for it, you can owe them way more.
Oh yeah, way
you
more.
Owe them way more,
man. Way more, man. Like
you gotta build leverage.
Man, look, it's not a problem with handling your business and taking care of something. And if you can't do it right then and there, man, figure it out, man. Stack you some money to the side. Nothing wrong with having a job neither. Look, like nothing wrong with having a job. Like a lot of rappers, they don't want to have jobs because they feel like people gonna be like, oh man, that nigga got a job.
They look down upon
Yeah, man, come on, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like fuck all that. Like that pride of motherfucker.
Like at the end of the day, you are a fucking like adult.
Yeah.
You got bills.
Yes, bills.
And like they ain't gonna have too many women gonna let you live with them forever. Man. Especially you just saying I'm a rapper. That's not gonna last forever.
A lot of females don't even believe in niggas when they coming up. They be like, they ask you what you do, and you be like, man, I rap. They be like, oh lord, this is the 120th rapper.
They got a lot of everybody rapping now.
Yeah, it's so easy because it's click of a button. But if you put that hustle into it and you really stand out, you know, you got to make yourself stand out.
It's easy to say they're a rapper than actually investing in themselves and like actually really seeing some income to this shit.
Yeah, I ain't had no big CEO that came and said, look, I got 100 racks on you. I ain't had that. You know what I had? I had a cousin and I had partners and I had me, and we put the money up and we moved the way we moved. We'd be like, hey, what this cost, man? Let's go. We go and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you gotta do what actually makes sense for you.
Yeah.
Definitely would expect that. So tell us, what's the average day like for you?
Shit, I'm a father. First off, I'm a father, so you know I got 3 sons, so you know, and I got god kids. You know what I'm saying? My average day, you know, wake up, take them to school, whatever it is, get shit done right around, and then, you know, I'm writing music 24/7. Nighttime is when I'm really up. The daytime I catch some little cat naps, you know what I'm saying, running around, you know, we got the printing shop, platinum printing, then, you know, partners, we got Cafe Coachella and shit like that, you know, niggas running around doing a whole lot of shit. Nighttime is really when I'm on grind mode with the music because everybody's sleeping, everybody dull, everybody down, you know. And weekends, I might be like right now, I'm in New Orleans right now, Nolazine TV. I'm doing an interview right now, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't a show or something, I'm moving around trying to network with people, trying to figure out what's what, woo-ti-woo. But average day, that's what it's all about. Every day is hustling with me, you feel me? But my kids come first. Like, if I gotta stop doing music because of my kids, I swear to God on my mama, nigga, I kill this shit.
Okay. And so tell us, what separates you, from other artists?
The hustle and the drive, man. Like, I studied the rap game. Like, I ain't just no nigga that just come out and just want to rap. I studied the rap game. I could tell you about rappers from back in the day, how shit was done, how they did this this and that. Like some rappers came and tell you that. Some artists came and tell you that. Like, you know, I studied the game, period. Like I studied. See, they got different segments of the game. You know, you had your trap era with Jeezy and them, you know what I'm saying? You had your era, like a lot of niggas don't know about that tunnel in New York back in the day when all the New York rappers was popping out of the tunnel. DMX and all of them, that was taking off. You know, you had the East Coast, West Coast, you had all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I studied the game, period, you feel me? And my cousin with Noontime, Show Enough, it's my first cousin, Henry Noonan Lee. So my family was always into music, you know what I'm saying? So I was around some of the biggest artists, you know what I'm saying, in the game, you know? Producers too wise, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us, you know, being in the music industry for, you know, for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Tell us what you enjoy most about the music industry and tell us what you hate most about the music industry.
The money is good. If you're making the money is good, trust me. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the relationships with it, you know, because they got some people, you know what I'm saying, that's out willing to help, you know, but the shit I hate about it is be the fuck shit, man. Some of these rappers that niggas be liking, man, they not what people think they is, you know what I'm saying? They gonna fool you with that realness and all that shit that you hear this and that, and when you get around them, man, it be some fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, especially, hey, look, Louisiana, man, look, Louisiana, bro. I don't care where you go. When you say you from Louisiana, just watch the people face that's around, watch their eyes and watch how they look at you. They be spooked, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but it's just they be spooked.
I don't know. I just travel. I don't be tripping. I don't even paying no mind.
I pay attention to vibes. I pay attention to faces. Like my eyes wandering. You feel?
Yeah, I pay attention to hand movement.
Yeah, all that.
Certain energy.
And I pay attention to a lot of the fake shit. Like when niggas be whispering, ooh, I pay attention to all the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So like being from Lafayette, do you feel like other artists in Lafayette actually support each other?
It's starting to now. Like believe it or not, it's starting to now. Like now you had more artists that had bigger records come out of Lafayette, but right now you got some good. I think this is the best music ever came out of Lafayette, and the artists are starting to support each other. The only problem we got our way is we be having like some little beef shit be going on.
Well, that's in every city.
But they don't know. They fucking up the money. It's Lafayette not big, it's small. Right. You feel me? Like I can literally see you the same day you go do a record, I literally could pull up by a gas station and see you, be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's not like in New York and the big cities.
I think that's the entire Louisiana. You know I tell people, like, you shouldn't be in none of these areas in Louisiana because you can always run each other. Or like 9 times out of 10, you either like kin to your eye or one of your friends kin to your eye. So it's like it'd be too close. He be beefing.
You gotta think about this too. Like we fuck with Baton Rouge tough, but think about this, all right? Most of Baton Rouge artists don't even do shows in Baton Rouge. They come to Lafayette and Alexander, Lake Charles because it's an open avenue. You know, it be so much shit like club owners might be spooked to be like, man, if I got him coming to the show, man, motherfucker might shoot up my show. But like, it's cool enough to come through when you on 10 and 49 to get you a bag all through that way. And Lafayette, if you got beef and you got going to a show in Lafayette and you got beef with some niggas that's such and such, it's a 9 out of 10 chance that after the show that, or maybe before the show that, it's gonna be a problem, you feel?
I'm glad you said that. Since I got you, I'm gonna ask you this, because you know, because you've been in the game, you saw it in all the ways. Yeah. Like I can speak about this a lot. Like, you know, Baton Rouge artists actually like for the whole Louisiana be the artists to actually get all the show money. Yeah. But like I tell people, like New Orleans upcoming artists don't get shows because New Orleans, ever since Cash Money kind of left, they kind of stuck in their ways. Like I'm not from Louisiana, I'm from New Orleans. You know, I've been having this conversation. Like for your interview and stuff, I tell people you gotta come around that Chitlin circuit.
Yeah, man. Look,
so, you know, I want you to chime in on
Listen, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and I ain't taking nothing away. Like on some real shit, like I done had that plenty of times, like with New Orleans, cause I fuck with the whole Louisiana, and like New Orleans is like its own, like it's like New Orleans. Yeah, like New Orleans is like shit. It's New Orleans. It's us.
Yeah, we don't claim Louisiana.
It's us. It's New Orleans. And look, nothing wrong with it. But you gotta understand, when the shit first started getting it, you gotta think you had Cash Money. Well, you had No Limit, you had Cash Money, which you had before them, you know what I'm saying, all kind of stuff with everything with the bounce music and stuff. But it's like on an island by itself. And it's like once Cash Money and them went, it's like everybody just stayed in New Orleans. But if everybody from New Orleans understood the blueprint, like Baton Rouge understand the blueprint, they know, man, look, we gotta get to Lafayette, we gotta get to Lake Charles, we gotta get to Alexander. Now bounce music.
Bounce get to all that.
Bounce understand, like it's whatever with bounce music, they understand it. They come through and look, the bag be there. The bag be there. But to me, like New Orleans stays in New Orleans. Rappers, yeah. Man, look, and they got some hard rappers from New Orleans. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like the Chitlin market is like they kind of like, nah, we ain't trying to fuck with. That's where the money at.
And because New Orleans artists, they feel like once they get a buzz, they can go to Houston or Atlanta. But I tell them, there's a million rappers out there already trying to get on, and like you.
And in Atlanta, niggas don't blow up in Atlanta. They blow up on the outskirts, Macon, Georgia. All that they go to Alabama.
And that's like 2 Chainz story. Like he revamped himself, jumped in the Sprinter van, went through all the Chitlin circuits. But people don't realize that.
Boosie gonna eat forever.
Yeah, from the
because of the Chitlin circuits.
Yeah,
that's the game.
If he had from Baton Rouge to Texas all the way to Virginia.
Man,
and Gucci Mane had that too.
Same shit. Man, I was in Alabama in Birmingham, bro. I had a show, and niggas come talk to me after the show, and a nigga had said, "Man, I'm from where Gucci Mane from." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, such and such Alabama." And I forgot. I said, "Yeah," and he said, "Yeah." You see, his granddaddy residence was 1017. This and that. I said, "Yeah." I totally forgot about that. But you know, you don't know. You think that the nigga from, you know,
Yeah, but like, you know, they got this guy who like Say Cheese actually take like a whole, liking in, his name GDP, and he always speak about like, man, just like New Orleans artists need to like get out their mind frame or scream in New Orleans and just say, man, from Louisiana, because like how you were just saying, speaking on Master P and Birdman and Lil Wayne, they never really alienated themselves. They used to claim Louisiana, like these upcoming New Orleans that need to know. But you don't want to actually push that market away, because that's the money.
That's the money, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you, man, that Chitlin circuit, like you gotta think. All right, check this out. You gotta think about this. All right, when you say, for instance, on I-10, it's a whole bunch of small cities that does big shows, but you just gotta, like, artists gotta know how to adjust the price for certain stuff. Be like, okay, if I'm gonna go to Lafayette and do a show, I know what the number gonna be. But if I gotta go to Rain, I can't charge the same price.
Or like if you go to Bunky,
Look, you see that shit? Motherfuckers don't even know about that. They got Bunky, Marksville, Ville Platte, all of them. That's nothing
small ass bar. But everybody in that bar gonna support you.
Everybody, you know, like they might have a building that have 1,000. A building might have 500. A building might have 300. When you go to
excited to see you.
Excited to see, and guess what? When you gonna go Bunky and all that, the next biggest city to them is Alexander. So guess what? When you gonna go to Alexander, they gonna all of Bunky gonna come follow you. They gonna come support you because they seen you in Bunky and you a fan of theirs. Think about it. They know they ain't about to see no Jay-Z or Lil Wayne or nobody, but guess what? They got a nigga like Push Smoke gonna come fuck with them, shake their hand, take some pictures, and guess what? When I'm gonna go to Alexander, what you think they gonna do, man? That's 30 minutes away from them. They gonna drive.
I tell artists, like, I'm not gonna speak, cause like I have a lot of relationship with like a lot of Baton Rouge artists too. Yeah. Like, you know, but like Baton Rouge artists get it.
Yeah.
But like I tell them, like, man, even if like you ain't gotta spend a lot of money, just just drive to a country town and just chill at the gas station.
That's Kevin Gates, right? Gates did that.
Gas station, but that's what. But he had people around like DJ Earl. Yeah. He had people like High Tech. He had people like Sinister who really knew that already.
Hey, look, let me tell you, when he hooked up with Fee, whatever, and he was in them cars, they was running them cars through all the Chitlin markets, and they was sent to the gas station. So you gotta understand, niggas don't see no Phantoms in our city. Right. Niggas don't see no Porsches like that just parked to a gas station. Niggas don't see that shit. So guess what? His show price literally went from $2,500 to $7,500, and they yelling the YM, this and that. And he took a picture on the Wayne skateboard shit, whatever. Man, the show price went up. We bid into all this shit. but he knew how to adjust things. Like he knew a nigga couldn't
shout
afford
out,
this.
he's a very marketing genius.
Man, look, he knew that we couldn't afford certain stuff for features. So he would adjust his price, but he knew if I give this nigga a feature, yeah, he kind of popping on this side, yeah, he kind of popping on that side, and the shit worked for him. Like some.
Yeah, Kevin Gates, the only artist I know that actually, he found somebody in like every small market of Louisiana and like show love to.
Show love to him.
Like a lot of artists don't do that though. Like Louisiana, as soon as they start getting the buzz, hell of Louisiana, like what?
They want to run Houston to Atlanta, and when you go over there, you got to think. They got big fish over there. They got a dope boy nigga or somebody investor that got he done dropped 400,000 even though the artist ain't hit. But guess what? That nigga got on 40 chains, all kind of stuff, and he think he bigger than you. So you going in a big fish. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So, tell us, do you feel like you have to move out of Louisiana? Once your music career, reach a certain milestone?
I think so. You always want to stay moving. Like Louisiana is a trap. It's a trap, but you always want to stay moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I say stay moving, say once your shit start popping and you got Louisiana where you getting show money and stuff, I think well, let's say not move, but like you just want to keep moving because you might be popping in Louisiana, but you might not be popping in Alabama. So guess what? You gotta be that new artist. Whatever you did in Louisiana, you gotta do that shit in the next spot. You feel me? But now once you get to big for Louisiana, where you getting, big bags all over, yeah, I think you might want to get out that motherfucker. Man, Louisiana, motherfucker, you might be going to Walmart. Next thing you know, shit, bop, R.I.P. Or you might look jail. It's I don't know what the fuck. It's a curse around this motherfucker. I don't know what it is.
You gotta move around.
Got to, man. Yeah. That part right there, yeah.
So, has there ever been one point in your music career, when you just wanted to give up?
Yeah, it has, but music is my life. That's my plan A, my plan B, and my plan C. But there has been a time when I wanted to give up. Honestly, my goal is one day is I don't want to be on that mic. I just want to sit back, be the boss. I'm a boss already, but I just want, see some little young niggas come up, little young female come up and do their thing, and you got
some females from Lafayette that's,
Oh, we got a bunch. They some knuckleheads, but I love it. But that's what I love about them. That's what I love about they some knuckleheads. That's what I love about them, but. Some of them ain't getting taught right, you know what I'm saying? Some of them,
Depends on what they're around.
Yeah, it's definitely what they're around, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I want. One day I just want to sit back and, you know what I'm saying? Probably within about 5 years, do that like that. But it's been a time when I really wanted to quit rapping, bro. But this the hustle right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the hustle. Even if I had to quit rapping, when I was thinking about it, I still was gonna be fucking with music because that show money motherfucker about playing artists, that's a motherfucker.
Right, facts. So like tell us, maybe like what's next for you? Do you plan on dropping more merch, signing artists before 5 years? What you got coming up next?
Well, we got nothing but merch push. We got nothing but and we got a water company called Push Water. We got a water line coming. It's done. Everything done. The water gonna be in within about 3 months. We got that going on and shit like that. But I really don't want to sign an artist. I really want to find an artist and groom them and tag them along with me and let them just see how things is on. Let them see different. Him or her. Let them see different on the road. Just pay attention to how things go on, and if I can fall in to see where they understand it, then do like some management shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to keep them attached and have them sign the push, you know what I'm saying? Just, some management shit, you know what I'm saying? Groom them, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I want them to see how things is because I tried this shit before and people got in the artist's head, and the crazy part is, man, like he was, actually I put him with Noontime, that's August Alzino's son, to my cousin. And he had the biggest producers, he had everything. It was nothing that he didn't have. And some people just got in his head, he just didn't get how lucky he was because he really skipped from the Chitlin markets to recording at big studios. On on the phone. They getting deal shit situated for him. Like he really skipped the boom, 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 the poster game, the flyer game. He really skipped all of that.
A lot of artists
didn't understand.
have recently been, I'm skipping that.
Yeah, and look, like
and
that's
the
a
crazy part
blessing.
is, as soon as they fall,
Oh, they don't know
what to do.
They don't know what to look. You see these steps? They'll take the elevator.
Yeah, but I've been hearing artists like, man, I'm taking the elevator to my success, but guess what?
When they fall.
Hey, that's like the media company. Like I tell artists how important it is to build relationship with all media companies. Because guess what?
Right.
It shows people like Money Man.
Yeah.
He brought himself out of the contract, but now he know the game.
Yeah.
I'm about to fall in line with like Say Cheese. He got a big ring. I'm about to fall in line with like bloggers in Dallas and different things, and like make sure they keep me relevant.
Yeah.
For I can sell my music.
Yeah, fucking right.
But like you know, but they have so many artists. They like on their way up, trying to take the elevator, start shitting on smaller companies, and like when they go down, they don't even know what to do when they need them, and like the prices go up.
Man, who you telling, man? I'm gonna tell you some real shit you might not remember. Like long time ago, one time you hit me, and you was like, "Hey, look, I'm trying to do this and that." You posted some shit, and no lie, man, I had motherfuckers that I didn't know, like they start following me and shit like that. So I always kept my eyes. I always had you, like I kept my eyes in on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be forgetting shit. Trust me.
I started Nolazine 3 years ago, but the thing with me was I had relationships.
Yeah.
So I knew nobody could really do a lot of shit that I was gonna pull off.
Yeah.
But I also understood the business.
Yeah.
I understood how to I'm about to make all these people know.
Fucking right. Yeah.
So, but with that being said, last but not least, tell everybody, where can they find you at on social media and just other music platforms?
Push Smoke everything. Just put in Push Smoke. You're gonna find me for everything. I don't give a fuck what it is. Twitter, The Real Smoke 09, but everything is Push Smoke. Push Smoke. You just put that shit in all social media outlets. Everything. Push Smoke. Just put that in now. And you know what I'm saying? Follow your boy. Holler at your boy. Let's get some shit popping. If you do interviews, whatever it is, y'all trying to do some music, get at me. Push Smoke. Nigga gonna hit y'all up. Whether it's me or the team. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we done.
Oh, wait a minute. Nolazine make them hoes scream. You understand me? You want a t-shirt? You want to have a wife beater with a hole in it? You want a pair of short pants with 6 holes in it with all your coochie hanging out on the side? Holler at your people, baby. Ziggler Wig, you understand me? Loud and cock on this BLOCK, you understand me? A beautiful day.